AJ, thank you very much for your time. We appreciate it. Are you now, or have you in the past been a fan of MMA? Or are you like me in that you have been totally focused on boxing and had relatively superficial knowledge of what goes on in MMA?
Uh, just like you, I've been focused on boxing and had superficial information on MMA, but I've been someone who respects the fighters.
So at the moment when Fury fought in Ghana, were you watching?
Yeah, I was. I was watching, but what it was when I was watching the fight, I was with people, so it's hard to really focus. So I've watched the fight more on my own now. I always watch the replays by myself.
So at the time you watched it, you didn't score.
I think Ngannou won.
You thought Ngannou won.
Yeah,
Okay. And is that still your impression that Ngannou won?
correct.
So does he deserve amazing and spectacular credit then for having learned enough about boxing to master the recognized heavyweight champion of the world? Or do you think that was bad fury?
I think he deserves credit. It's tough, but what people forget about Ngannou, that's why I said I don't know so much about MMA, but I researched the fighters, is way before he was an MMA fighter, he was actually a boxer, a youth boxer. He boxed for the Cameroon Olympic team, and then he only made a crossover to MMA when he went to France. He'll be able to quote me on that and correct me if I'm wrong, but he had vast amateur experience, and so he knows what he's doing. He knows how to throw a 1-2 and a left hook.
Do you give him credit for very noteworthy power in his punches?
I haven't felt them yet. I don't know.
Okay.
I'll
So
tell
you
you.
never know for sure until you feel it.
Oh yeah, because my interpretation of punches is different to anyone's. There's certain punches that I'll be able to take that others can't, and vice versa. So
Is it logical for you to think to yourself, I'm the boxer here. I'm the one with a very deep, almost lifelong appreciation of the craft and how to do it. I need to make sure that this is a boxing match.
nope. It's my
No.
logic. My logic to think this is a fight, and you fight to win. Both of us only have these. Both of us only have these, and the one who throws them and is relentless will win. So all that boxing rubbish, and I've been boxing longer. The man stepping into the ring with me, and he's coming to fight. So the best man will win.
So if the question is, can Ngannou somehow close the gap and get into a face-to-face fist fight with Joshua, you're saying that your expectation going in is that, yeah, at some point, that kind of thing is going to happen. And you need to be able to take advantage of it in your way.
Exactly. Whether it's close quarters, mid quarters, or long distance quarters, you have to be willing to compete in every situation, at every second. Boxing is such an amazing sport. The levels of concentration, discipline, creating opportunities. That's what I say. No matter where I am in that ring, I've got to fight to win. So for me, it doesn't matter if I'm fighting an MMA fighter, a come forward boxer, a back foot boxer, a counter puncher, a stick and move boxer. I've got to fight to win. That's my mentality.
Is it still your central goal to reclaim the recognized legitimate heavyweight championship of the world?
Yeah, in a way, it's a very tough task, and I give credit to anyone that's done it. The reason why I say it is because what it does, it gives me that motivation, right? I'm doing it for a purpose. I want to do it as well because I can. What I want to do is help people in my community as well. So it gives me motivation, those reasons to become a champion. It also gives me opportunities to help people in my community as well. So they're probably two of the reasons why I'm still doing it. Yeah.
And are you engaged in a long-term proxy war with Fury for ultimate superiority among the heavyweight British tradition? Is it important for you within your career to get past Fury again, back to the top, and be seen as the number one British guy?
No, all I do this for is me. All I do it for is me. It's such a shame how life goes is because history is easily forgotten. So I don't really want to put that pressure on myself where I'm trying to be remembered for this and that. I've done amazing. So far, so good. And you know what? I'm just trying to enjoy these years that I'm in this game because it comes with a heap of pressure, a hell of a lot of pressure, and I'm not putting any more on my shoulders. I'm going to do my best. and I'm gonna kick whoever's in front of me's ass. And what will be will be. Whatever people want to remember me for, that's their opinion. All that matters is I know myself.
What I'll most remember is that you won very dramatically and triumphantly, maybe the most high-pressure prize fight I ever saw in the most grandiose circumstances I ever saw, the night that you beat Vladimir.
I remember your
Anything ever match what you felt after beating him?
This is the thing with the fight game. Honestly, it was just forgotten. It was like, all right, this is what we're doing next. We're fighting again in this amount of months. And I always tell people in boxing is that your losses are the ones that you remember most. People will always stick losses to you more so than your wins. The wins are on to the next. I beat Wallin, and within 8 to 10 days, it was like, all right, we've got Ngannou, let's go. And I was thinking, all right, let's go. Let's keep on going. So I didn't get to really lap up that victory too much. We enjoyed for about 5 days, and it was straight back to business. What's next? Back to signing gloves, back to training, all that good stuff.
That's a great perspective. I try to explain that to other people sometimes. You really have to be a product of the boxing culture to understand the constant immediacy of it, the day-to-day pressure.
If you want to win, if you want to do well, I could have taken 6 months to a year, maybe 2 years out. You know, I've had a tough fight, but I said, no, I want to get straight back to it. Let's make hay while the sun's shining. I've just been trying to stay on my grind ever since. I've never taken any. So when you go
into the ring against Ngannou, your desire to win is just as big and just as great as it's ever been.
Probably, yeah, more so. I know myself more now. I'm more mature, more experienced, and I know exactly who I am and what I've got to do to win. It's all about me in that ring. I'm going to show everyone how great I am, and that's all that matters. I'm going to show people how great I am.
Thank you, AJ. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you, Jim.
Salute to you as well.